2 videos in one day? This isn't like you, Patrick. Well, yeah, I guess you are correct on that. This is the first time I've ever decided to do 2 videos in one single day. Reason why I am making another video today, and I'll probably do another one tomorrow, maybe, maybe not. I can't guarantee that. It's because I thought of something today, and the fact that because I finally did my video on the Pokemon Direct that is coming up June 5th, I feel like that I should be talking about a couple of things. Now, there was one key thing that I did mention when I spoke about it, is that I spoke about the starters in my direct, that I think we may get the full evolutions. So, if that is the case, I have decided to sit down, and I was out all night. I was out all night last night, and I had a lot of time to think this over while I was out all night, celebrating my brother's birthday. I had all night to think about what I wanted to speak about, and that was the starters. So, I know there are some people who have already made these types of videos, but here's mine. So, I'm going to be going over my predictions on what I think the starters will evolve into. More their typing. I'm more going to be predicting what typing they will become. So yeah, I've got quite a bit to talk about. I'm gonna ignore my friends on Facebook because they're bloody annoying. I'm trying to do a video here. Anyway, so what are my predictions? Well, we're going to be going over the starters. Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble. We're going to be going over the starters, and I'm going to be making my predictions on what typing I think these Pokemon will become. So, like I said, I had a lot of time to think this over because I was out all night. So, let's talk about Grookey first, because as you guys know, when it comes to starters, it's always the grass starter that's first, then it's the fire type, and then it's the water type. They've never sprayed out of that order. So we're gonna go in order. So we're gonna talk about Grookey first. He is a chimp Pokemon. He is the grass type chimp, and I'm actually very happy with this one. I didn't like Pancham. Not Pancham. Pancham's the fighting one, Patrick. Pansage, that's the one. Pancham's the fighting one, Patrick. Silly. That was the koala. Panda bear. I'm all over the place. Yeah, Pansage. That was the one I was thinking of. Pansage. I didn't like Pansage. I felt like I didn't feel like the need of ever owning one. It was just a bad Pokemon. It was just a bad Pokemon. I don't think anyone liked Pansage, Panpour, and Pansear. But yeah, Grookey is now the grass type chimp, and yeah, I'm all for that. I don't mind monkeys. I think monkeys are they're a pretty good animal. They're pretty funny animals, and cheeky too. So because he's a chimp, I'm thinking his evolutionary line could be a lot like Chimchar's. I think his evolution could be a lot like Chimchar's, where it would grow up, its tail would grow longer, and I think this could be the grass-type variant of Infernape. I'm not saying it's going to look a lot like Infernape. I think it could have the variants of the Chimchar line, but because it's a grass-type, it will have leaves, not fire. So, I'm not going to say the names of what I think I would name them, but I'd probably definitely put the word ape at the end of the grass one because, you know, chimps become apes. Chimps become apes or monkeys, whichever one it is. Well, Mankey was a Mankey, and then it evolved into primate. So yeah, I guess they do become apes. But either way, guys, yeah, I'm thinking Grookey could become a bit of a big ape. He could become a big grass-like ape with massive stats. I think we'll have a lot of massive stats. And as for typing, I've got 2 typing predictions. I've heard 3. I've heard 3, but these are 2. The one that I heard is that it could be a straight-up pure grass type. I'm not a fan of that. I would not be a fan of that if that does become the true case, because I don't mind Grookey. I don't mind Grookey at all. And another thing is that this fan base, that Pokemon fan base they tend to think what starter they want. And they go ahead and, you know, they say, oh, I want this one, despite the fact they're in their first evolutionary lines. I don't know how many people do this, but I'm thinking I'm the only one that does this. I don't choose my starter until I see the entire evolutionary line. Let me know down below, guys, if you guys do the same thing as me. But I'm not like everybody else that just says, oh, I want this starter just based off the starter. So yeah, I think Grookey is gonna become like an ape, a big ape, kind of similar to Infernape, but more grass variant. And as for typing, I think it could be a grass fighting. The last time we had a grass fighting was Chestnut and Breloom. I know that's 4 times weak to flying, but hey, everything's weak to 4 times. Every Pokemon has a 4 times weakness, unless you're a dual type. Only if you're a dual typing, of course. So, and as for the second typing, I think it could be a grass rock. As for the pure grass type that I heard it could become, I don't know. I don't think that will be a good thing. I don't think that would be a good thing for the Grookey line. It can be a pure grass type when it starts, like Rowlet. Rowlet, I think Rowlet is the only Pokemon that has ever changed its typing twice depending on its evolution. Because Rowlet and Dartrix were grass flying, and then when it fully evolved, it became a grass ghost. So yeah, I don't think that's ever been done before. I don't think that's ever been done before outside of a couple of other different Pokemon. But yeah, those are my opinions on Grookey. I think it could become I think it will be a grass fighting or grass rock. Scorbunny. Scorbunny seems to be everybody's favorite at this point. It is definitely the most high-rated favorite starter because it's a bunny rabbit. I've seen bunny rabbits in my time, and you know, they're cute. They're not my favorite animals. Cats are my favorite animals, but yeah, rabbits are really cool Pokemon. Yeah, Scorbunny seems to be everybody's favorite. And I think Scorbunny could become a big rabbit. Maybe like a bit of a tall rabbit. May gain some weight. Not all much weight. Maybe, because it's called Score and Bunny, it sounds like a soccer player. So it could look a lot like a soccer player. Like an athletic, strong guy that plays sports. I think that bunny could become a lot like that. Or unless the score means something else. Like Scourge. Unless that's what it means. I've got a couple of typing predictions for this one as well. Unfortunately, I know people are going to go, ugh, for saying this. But I would not be surprised if this becomes firefighting. That is my first prediction. Only because I could definitely see them doing that. I could definitely see them making this a firefighting. Like I said, Scorbunny is the most popular starter at this point in time. Like, I feel like 90% of the people love Scorbunny. Now, I have seen some people like Grookey and Sobble. It's like I said, I don't choose my starter unless I see the entire evolutionary line. That's why I'm not picking a team yet. So yeah, I think it could become a firefighting. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong that it becomes a firefighting, because I think that could be the one thing that could turn people away from Scorbunny. Yeah, I think that could be the one thing that could turn people away from Scorbunny. That it becomes... that it could be a firefighting. So, and also my second typing prediction. This is the one I more hope for. I hope it's a fire steel type. I hope it's a fire and steel type. The reason why I'm predicting that is, remember in the trailer it was running across metal? It was running across metal and you could see like the fire sparks coming off. I think that could be a good hint that it could be a fire steel type. The only Pokemon that has ever been a fire steel type is Heatran. Heatran is the only one that has actually been a fire steel type. So I think fans would be absolutely blown away if Scorbunny was a fire steel type. I would not mind fire electric, or maybe not fire and psychic, because I really didn't like Delphox. Worst starter of all time. What other typings could it look like? It could just be pure fire. It could be a pure fire type. I think people would take pure fire over fire and fighting, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, I think it will be firefighting and fire steel. Those are my two. Those are my two predictions on. Those are my two predictions on them. And finally, Sobble. Sobble, this is an interesting one. Sobble, it goes invincible. So, people are predicting it's going to be a Ghost Water. Now, that is a typing I definitely would not mind. Because that would mean it would be immune to normal type moves and fighting type moves. It would be immune to those two typings. So, those two typings would easily be will be taken off of Sobble's, you know, damage deal, unless it becomes a water ghost when it fully evolves, which I am definitely I could definitely see that becoming a reality, because to announce the secondary typing, you could definitely introduce it when it's in its middle stage, because they have done that a couple of times. So Ghost Water, yeah, I could definitely see that. And because it's a salamander, as what some people have said, I think it could be a water poison. It could be a lot similar to... I think it could be a lot similar to that... well, it's called a water lizard. But I've heard people call it a salamander. I've heard some people call it a lizard. I think it could be water poison or water fairy. We've already had water and fairy. We had that with Primarina. I didn't think we didn't need another water fairy. Yeah, I guess water and poison's fine. Can't really think of anything else. But all I'm gonna say is that those are the two typings I'm thinking it will become. And as for what Sobble's final evolution, what I think it will look like, I think it could become a real big salamander. I think it could be a big salamander or a big lizard, depending on where they wanna go with it. So yeah, so there you go, guys. Those are my predictions for the starters on what typings I think they will become. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that thumbs up, comment down below. I'm not gonna upload this. I'm not gonna be uploading this straight away. because I need to get NXT Takeover to get some views up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Hit that thumbs up. Comment down below your thoughts on what typing do you think the starters will become when they fully evolve. And I'll see you guys in another video in the near future. It is coming, guys, in 3 more days, guys. 3 more days until the direct. See you guys then.